Hello to everyone. My name is Abdrashid. My teacher's name is Sanjar. Today we're going to talk about probability. Probability is about chance. It helps to understand how likely something is to happen. We use probability in daily life, even if we don't notice it. For example, when we talk about the chance of rain, we use probability. Probability of it will rain. What is probability? Probability means that chance that an event will happen. An event may happen or not happen. Probability is based on possibilities outcomes. We usually calculate it as a ratio. For example, when we tossed a coin, there are two possible outcomes. Probability scale. Probability values are always between 0 and 1. If probability is 0, the event is impossible. So if the probability 1, the event is certain. A value likely 0.5 means event is equally likely. For example, if a coin has a probability of 0.5 for heads. Experiment. An experiment in any process that produces outcomes. The outcomes must be clearly defined. So an experiment can usually be repeated each time. We may get a different result. For example, in real life, rolling a die is an experiment. Sample space, set of all outcomes, denoted by S, contains simple points, examples. How can I explain you? The sample space is a set of all possible outcomes. We usually denote it by the letter S. Every possible result is included in sample space. It helps us all options clearly. For example, for die roll is 1.2.3.5.6 and etc. Sample point. Sample point is one single outcome. Yep. It is one part of the sample space. Each outcome has its own probability. Sample points are used to build events. For example, if I'm not mistaken, rolling 4 is one sample point. Event. An event is a collection of sample points. It can include one or many outcomes. Events are subsets of the sample space. We calculate probability for event. For example, getting an event number includes 2, 4, and 6. Finding probability. To find probability, first of all, list all outcomes. Then we count favorable outcomes. After that, so we can divide by the total number of outcomes. This method works when outcomes are equally likely. For example, the probability of an even number on die is 3 out of 6. Simple events. A simple event has only one outcome. It cannot be broken into smaller events. Simple events are easy to understand. They are often equally likely. For example, rolling 3 on a die is a sample or event. Next one. Rules of probability. There are some basic rules in probability. First, probability must be between 0 and 1. Second one is the sum of all probabilities equal to 1. Impossible events have probability 0. For example, the total probability of heads and tails is 1. Using simple events. When events are equal likely, calculations are easier. When we can use a simple formula to find probability. This method is based on counting outcomes. It's very common in basic probability problems. For example, drawing a card from a deck. Example for coin toss. A coin toss has two possible outcomes. These outcomes are head and tails. Each outcome has the same probability, but that probability is 1/2. This is an example of fair experiment. As we can see, two coin tosses. When we toss a coin twice, there are 4 outcomes. These outcomes are HH, HT, TH, and TT. All our outcomes are equally likely. We can combine them to find event probabilities. For example, the probability of at least one head is a 3 out of 4. Example, dice roll. A dice roll has 6 possible outcomes. Each number from 1 to 6 has a same chance. The probability of each outcome is 1/6. This makes calculation simple. For example, the probability of rolling a 3 is 1 divided to 6. And real life examples. Probability is not only theory. We use it in a real life situation. It helps to us make better decisions at certain business, games, and survey all use probabilities. For example, picking a card from a desk is a real probability problem. This is I want to tell you about this. Thank you for attention. Goodbye.